Hey, Fusebox back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This one's important. This one matters, alright? So, everything in this game costs silver. Everything. I mean, I'm surprised when you log in, it doesn't cost 30,000 silver just to log in, right? It's crazy. So that's what I'm going to show you where to get silver. I told you in a previous video, you know, that getting 12 to 20 million silver is doable. It's not as hard as you think. Well, I gotta back that up, right? I'm gonna show you how to make silver, talk about how to save it. I mean, you can't roll up your gear without silver. You can't level up your heroes without silver. You can't take gear off of a hero without silver. It costs silver to make silver. It's ridiculous, but it's doable. So real quick, as always, a little bit of news. Not really about the game this time. There's nothing really new going on other than the fragment fusion event coming hopefully soon. Hey, this is Fuse, and I'm cutting in real quick because we actually do have some big news we need to go over. They did announce that the fragment fusion event that I've been talking about is coming Thursday. You do not have time. You need to watch my videos, finish these things out. You need your silver. You need to build up everything you have, all your resources, food. It's happening Thursday, and it's a good one. This guy is actually an orc faction crypt. He looks amazing. He is a defense-based champion, which, as far as legendaries go, they need. He's also spirit affinity. They need that too. This guy has a pretty wicked kit. You're gonna want him. We're gonna get him. Follow everything I'm telling you in the previous videos and this video. I hate to cut in like this, but it was just announced Thursday he's coming, and there's gonna be some new heroes coming with him, so keep your eye out for that. But this guy has a kit that can stun for 2 rounds if the enemy has 2 buffs on him, and I've never been able to stun anybody for 2 rounds. Locking somebody up for 2 rounds equals a win. Like, this guy's great. He's defense based. My favorite in this game. We haven't gone over gearing and the types of heroes, but I'm telling you, defense heroes, they're hard to kill because you stack them with defense, and that defense is what causes their damage to scale up. He's going to be amazing. This guy on his A1, I can't remember off the top of my head, but his kit is truly amazing. Don't miss this guy. I'm telling you, he's going to be a rock star. He's going to be a rock star, and you can see on my account, I totally need an orc in my legendary crew here. I have none. So if you're sitting in the same position or you need somebody to progress, this guy is going to be good in all the content. Several dungeons, definitely Doom Tower. He has a provoke somewhere hidden in there. His kit just does work on every one of his moves. You want this guy. I've been telling you to save up. It's coming sooner than I thought, Thursday. So I'm going to get back to the video, but I had to cut in and let you guys take a look at him. Pretty sharp, right? You want him. And back to our regular scheduled program. I love it when a new legendary becomes available. This one's about me. So recently I found out I'm gonna be a grandfather, and super proud, super excited. So I just figured I'd take a minute to boast on my beautiful daughter. She's starting her own family. She got married last year. Can't tell you how proud I am. I won't go on and on about it, but figured I'd take a moment just to tell you what's going on with me. Also, I have a new weapon in my arsenal. You don't see it, but so many times while I'm trying to do this, my big wonderful dog likes to pop up under the green screen and mess things up. I have to edit it and go back, do it again. So I have a new weapon in my arsenal. Yeah, it's a tennis ball in case the green screen takes this out. She gets near me, I'm launching this thing and hoping she doesn't bring it back. That could bite me in the butt. We'll have to see. Keeping it handy just in case, right? So this video, making silver, I want to do it on BlueStacks because my BlueStacks video was horrible. I didn't know how to make videos. I didn't know how to edit videos. I didn't know anything. My audio was horrible. So, like I say, I'm trying to step up every video. We're going to play this on BlueStacks. You can see in the background right now, I'm running Spiders 20 on my mid-tier account. So real quick, one of the things you couldn't see last time, and now you will be able to, I can click this Windows button, and I can start up multiple instances. I've got these set up already for different accounts. I do run 3 accounts. The reason I do 3, I'm an altaholic. I like having alternate accounts. It's fun because you get different champions in each one. Let me kind of adjust these where they make some sense. We don't need this anymore. But having 3 accounts, at least if I'm going to make content and try to help people, it's really useful now that I've really pushed Fusebox's account up to where it's kind of, you know, pushing in game. I need a mid-tier and I kind of need a low-tier account. You know, that won't last forever because if I follow my rules, my accounts are going to grow, and that's already starting to show. But I do like to have one that I really don't put much energy or effort into other than just playing it. Damn the luck though, I've gotten some really good characters on that one too. At a glance, this should be Fusebox, this should be Uncommon, and Grease Trap's up here running the spiders. So we're going to do this. It'll be a little more sluggish than normal because I am going to do it with BlueStacks, but it'll help me to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? I keep bragging on BlueStacks. Let's make sure that we know how to use it effectively. So what I'm doing as we're going to explore making silver is I'm showing here with Grease Trap, I'm running tons of energy on spiders. It's a slow team on spiders. You see it's going to be a 6-minute run, 7-minute run. Again, it's an early account. I do not have all the pieces to kill that spider quickly, so I had to do it smartly. I've got armor in there. I'm telling you, for an uncommon champion, this guy is the only reason I made it to Spiders 20. And this is a 100% win team. And I promise you that beating stage 20 is so important that if you're slow, it does not matter. It's all about winning. A consistent 100% win rate is all that matters. So, let's real quick kind of get all these going. Boy, they just want that money, don't they? Look at these deals popping up everywhere. Money, money, money. Unfinished battle. Money. Chickens. I saw chickens. Look at that. There it is, the garbage. The garbage set. Man, avoid those. I can't tell you enough. $100. $100 for some shards and a whole bunch of brews. I'm not telling you don't do it, but don't do it, right? And while I'm getting set up here, you know, if you're wondering why am I even doing this, there's other content creators out there, amazing ones. I mean, come on, they're half the reason that I got into this game and got excited. I want to help people. And I have different opinions than these other guys. I agree with most of what they say and respect them tremendously, but you know, you need variety. I mean, if I can ever join their ranks, I would be just elated to have conversations with them, theory craft with them. But, you know, I've got my own take on everything, and my takes hold true, even if theirs hold true, and they're different. So I definitely tailor more towards people who aren't welling out, and I understand at this point why they all become wells. It's hard to create content if you can't have every character that everybody wants to know about. But I've been lucky enough to be able to take an account that doesn't even have Seal of the Drakes and run level 20 of spiders. Actually, all dungeons. I have armor now. I farm all level 20 dungeons on Fusebox and Grease Trap. And that's just to prove that it can be done without having all the most amazing characters. I did get Miscreated Monster, so yeah, that's a big help. But let's get into silver. We're all set up. We got all 3 accounts going. Now you're starting to see the beauty of what you can do with BlueStacks. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to leave Grease Trap, that that should be straight up from me. I'm getting used to this still. We're going to leave him running spiders because that's going to be one of the most important parts about making silver. So Fuse, where you at? Fuse, front and center Fuse. Let's bring you to the first place that you're going to make silver. And more than you think, a pretty good bit of silver comes from doing what you do every day anyway. Farming. Yeah, that's true. Farming. You need food, you need silver, you have to farm. Stage 12-3. Real quick, why 12-3? You actually get more experience if you go and run stage 12-6. It's minute. The difference is so minute that it doesn't make up for the amount of silver you make running 12-3. 12-3, you get shields. If you were, I think you get boots on 12-6. Boots sell for less than shields, and you know you're going to be selling everything you get that you farm, so you run 12-3 for that reason, maximizing silver with experience. It's really just that simple. That's what it comes down to, and everybody knows they need silver. Let's put some people in here that can level for a minute so we can kind of auto run. You can tell, you see all these this guy right here could be the best character in the game, Incubus. I mean, he is horribad. He does nothing for you. He sucks, right? But every level 60 I have is thanks to this guy. He is my in-game chicken, right? And chickens don't let you down. That's all Incubus is to me. You earn him on this stage while you're playing it. So as I collect more and more of him, I just continue running them up. And here's two more right here. I need some level 4 star. There's one. Okay. So I'm just going to let this start running, and we'll come back to see the kind of silver we're making. So I hit play. I guess I could real quick make a macro again since you didn't see it very well on the other video. But that one's going to start running just like this one is. And we're going to look at what we're doing on these two accounts is we're earning silver. So when you go into you've been grinding, making food. This is a no-brainer, but it's worth talking about. Go into your filter on your gear. Again, sorry that it's slow. BlueStacks running 3. I'm recording. I have screens all around me doing all kinds of stuff. But you go into here, hit filter, hit just new. It's going to show you just what is new in your inventory. And this right here is 12.3. Let's just real quick, and I promise you I've got more in my inventory because I'm sure I'm full. Actually, this account may not be. This is my baby account. Click sell. Let's get to the beginning of this, and yep, here we go. It's the click parade. It's time to make some silver. Now, if you noticed, the green shields that you get that are 5-star, that's 25,000. I mean, half the time the rewards you get are 25,000. That right there is like collecting a reward. Even when you drop down into 4, you're getting almost 10k. I mean, this is a lot of silver. It shows you on the right hand side. You can see just how much silver it's adding up to be. We're almost at 500,000 already. So, yep, a lot of fun. Like playing a match game or something. And as well as that, you can go through and check out your boots, all your other gear. You might sell some, you might not. This is an early game account, so I have to kind of study a little harder than that. We're just going to sell these shields. Almost made 500,000 right then and there by selling those shields. So what's Fusebox doing up there? Way up on the left up there? The same thing. He's earning shields while leveling food. Gotta make sure I don't max out old Grush. It's time for him to finally get to 60. Okay, so you run 12-3 for the simple fact that you get those shields and you can sell them. Now, spiders. Run spiders. When you need silver, just all night grind spiders. And hopefully I've been doing that at least from time to time. And so it's time to check in and see how we're doing on spider gear. Spider gear is the #1 silver mine in this game. I mean, it literally will just line your pockets with silver. Go to your jewelry that you win from the spider, and this one hasn't been grinding as much, but all those red dots you see, that's new gear. Now, I'm not just going to go in, buy a filter, and sell my new gear. I'm going to show you through the filter how I sell gear completely when it comes to spiders. On necklaces, the amulets, whatever it is you put around your neck, these things you're never gonna use. You should never use an attack necklace. If you're looking to do damage, you're gonna want a crit damage necklace. So that makes the first part of selling this gear easy. You go to necklace, come down here, look for attack necklaces. Don't even have to glance at them. I don't care if they're 6-star, they're gone. They're just gone. I don't want them. I'm not going to use them. I want crit rate damage, and that is it. There's another 300,000 right there. We've almost made $1 million, right? About dollars, silver. So yeah, let's make $1 million. Maybe we should do something like this. We'll set up a necklace shop. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so phase 1. Wait a minute, did I not sell them all? I think I might have hit the wrong button there. Yeah, or there was more. Sell these bad boys. Gone. Alright. We're starting to make some silver. Now, where are these things coming from? Is this thing glitching? God, surely Polarian's not glitching, right? Okay. Somehow made more silver. All right, let's get off of these necklaces. All right, so everything else, I have kind of a strategy on what I will sell, what I will not sell. One thing to keep in mind when it comes to spider jewelry, you don't need a ton of it. It doesn't need to look like your other screen where you're trying to save up lots of accuracy gear, speed gear, lifesteal gear. In this screen, only your level 60s can even wear this. Well, banners are only worn by level 60s, and necklaces are only worn by level 50s, and at that point they have to be 5-star ascension. There's just not going to be that many characters wearing them, and by the time you make some more, you've run spiders some more. So I just get rid of anything I know I don't need. Go to rings. Alright, let's start with attack rings. I'm going to click the sell button, and all I'm looking for is attack rings are useful. If it has attack percentage, I'm keeping it. Done. That one stays. This one, attack percentage, keeping it. This one, no attack percentage, out the door. Come on, I need that. I gotta fill that wallet up, right? No attack percentage, no attack. Look, that easy. Let's go to the next one. Even the legendary, I follow this rule. It means nothing to me unless there's. We'll get into the banners later. It's got attack percentage, keeping it. And the idea here, attack percentage, keeping it. The idea here, if I'm trying to stack attack on a character, and I mean, I really see, look, there's a legendary without attack, selling it. If you're trying to stack attack, you're putting that flat stat on, but you're doing it with defensive stats. You just don't have matching stats. I really like my flat stat on top of this jewelry to match the stats underneath it. So this one's good. This one is not, and this is a 3-star. It looks like I'm at the point I can move away from 3 stars. I'll sell every 3-star that I see. So this takes a minute, so I may have to just ramble on a little bit. But real quick, to not put you through it, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll speed it up, and then we'll move on. How about that? Okay, now here we go. 1 million silver. All I've done is one stat on rings, and I got 1 million more silver. So we're somewhere around, it got real glitchy there at the beginning, but we're somewhere around 2 million, possibly close to 3 million. I don't know what was going on there when we were selling the first batch of necklaces. Here's the deal. You're going to do the same thing for all the stats. You're going to go to HP, and you're going to look, and I guess, you know what was I thinking? Go to substats. No, you can't. I wish they would fix this to where you could put the missing stat and search. It would make this job so much easier. You know, so if you're listening out there, Polarium, have pity on us, please. This is a great tool. They did a good job, but they could do better. I mean, you know, better, right? So here we go. I'll tell you what we're going to do. You're getting the idea here. There's a lot of necklaces. I do the same thing. If I want a defense necklace, it better have accuracy or defense. Otherwise, toss it out the window. And if you know, I mean, look at the price for selling one. Here's an HP with no HP, so I'm selling it. It's 50k, right? Clearly, we could make another 2 million on rings, 3-4 million on necklaces. So it gets even better. But wait, it gets better. Okay, hold on to your seat. Banners, man, banners sell for a lot of silver. Now, eventually, you're going to get what am I doing here? Eventually, you're going to get really high-end banners, and I'm talking about a legendary 6-star that does not have what you want on it. That thing sells for hundreds of thousands just for one piece. The idea on all this stays the same. I mean, look, I have no use for this much gear. I simply grind it so that I can keep the good ones, sell the bad ones, and make a ton of money. On banners, though, I would like to say that you do not want to sell accuracy banners. Not until you start getting, like, I'm not even going to sell this 3-star until I have plenty of 4 and 5 stars. You know, this account needs to move on. Checking on Grush, make sure he's not level 60. He's right at it. I'm going to stop that macro for a second. So, we'll just let them finish that fight. And I don't want to be running him if he doesn't need a level. While we've been doing this, we've almost made 2 more 440s for food. Look at that. This is BlueStacks working at its best. I mean, I'm earning silver up here with the spiders, just grinding them out. I'm leveling and earning silver with Fuse, and I'm down here making a ton of money by selling all my jewelry on this 3rd account. And then when I'm done, I can auto run whatever I want on all 3. Go to bed. Like I've said 100 times, BlueStacks is amazing. So I'm not going to put you through me selling all of that gear. But when it comes down to it, look, this is a little account. I've got 11 million silver. And if I've got a couple weeks to do this 3 times a week, that's a lot of silver I can have before that fragment fusion event comes around, or any event for that matter. I mean, like I say, silver, you need it to go to the bathroom. Like, if you want to get up, leave your game and go to the bathroom, they want tax. You got to pay that silver. So these are the best ways. Spider is number 1. Run spiders. You'll get those wonderful 6-star accuracy banners. You're going to get lots of amazing rings, but you're going to sell most of it, and it is worth a ton. There's one more place to make silver, but do not forget spiders. Man, spiders make silver. I'm steadily up there just running the heck out of spiders, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a big chunk of my evening selling stuff. I just saw a 6-star. Money. It's money. Get greedy like Polarium. Alright, so one more place you can make silver. If you're really new in this game, you might wait to do this, but you can do it too. There are, out of all this, every one of these sets of gears that you can forge in the forge, perception, that's the one. You could, I understand that I like Fatal. It's not something that's going to be easy for you to make because you have to run Doom Tower. But if you're running Doom Tower, Fatal I actually like quite a bit. And for arenas and maybe some other places, Swift Parry can be pretty cool. But these other sets. Now here's the deal: you only want to be making 5 and 6 star gear. That's simple truth, right? It takes these items to make it. If you're going to make a 4 star, it takes these items to make it. But you're typically going to want to make these. You notice that the items inside this forge, now you go down to 4 star, there's a new item. And that little item is all it takes to make a 3 and 4 star. It costs 1,000 silver to try your luck and roll a 3 star. Since you're not really going to be rolling 4 stars, you don't need this item. So let's see what happens if I spend 1,000 silver, make this horrible little piece of gear. I can sell it right now for 8,000. Try beating that. Spend 1,000. You can do this all day. You can do this all day. 10,000. It only cost me 1,000. I'm buying silver, right? I'm telling you, you'll get lucky every now and then and get something worth more. There's another 10,000. Just making silver. Just standing here making silver. 20,000. You see a 4 star. Hey, look, I'm past 4 star. Now, if you're not, look over it. It's got HP. The set gives you HP. This is something that a miscreated monster, if you're on an early account, might actually like. It's got defense on it. It's got some crit rate on it. I mean, this isn't a bad piece. But at some point, you got to make yourself move past certain pieces of gear. If you're past 4 star, stop looking at them. Forget that they're legendary. And at some point, you're even going to have to do this to 5 star. That's the point that I have finally reached. I'm going to have to go through and get rid of most of my 5 stars, with the exception of legendaries, because I can get quad rolls on speed. Possibly epics, because, 3 rolls on speed, still, I'll test them out, see how that goes. But look at this, we just made 20,000 silver because we spent 1,000. And honestly, I'll probably do some of this tonight. It's another 10,000, just making silver out of thin air. Right? Imagine these odds in real life. 13,000. Walk up to a machine, put in 1,000, pull the lever, get 13,000 out. Every time, right? I mean, everybody's a winner. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. This is a place you can actually force silver into your pocket. Super cool. When we get to... There's not a whole lot more to go over. Run spiders, grind 12-3, sell every shield you get, sell everything that's not useful. Just match your stats. An attack ring without attack percentage, throw it away. Sell it. You keep the ones that have an attack percentage underneath it. Hope that you hit it. If you roll it up to 8 and you haven't hit it yet, you might even sell it then. But at least have a stat that matches the stat set you're looking for. And that means everything else is just money. Just sell it, money in the bank. Now, you could do this all day long. Probably what I will do is not do this until we get to the event. Any artifact event, this would work. I'm actually waiting for the next fragment fusion, because don't forget this is important. When the fragment fusion event comes around, you're going to get fragments for doing an artifact event. And you're probably going to have no problem if you're following this advice and doing this, periodically until it happens. You don't have to, this isn't like something you have to do every day. You can still roll up some gear. You just want your balance going up, right? You don't want to be in the red. Don't roll up all your gear to 16 before this happens, but go ahead and, use silver. Just make sure you're making silver, faster than you're losing it until the event, and you're going to be sitting pretty, I promise. But what you do want to consider is you don't just do it once during the fragment event. Most of the time, they'll have 2 artifact events in the span of that fragment event. So now, all of a sudden, 20 million silver sounds iffy, right? You're going to want a lot. You're going to want to do both of them, because there's going to be something that you're not going to be able to complete in that fragment event. But as long as you do as much as you can, like some of the hardest ones can sometimes be the summoning. You gotta have a lot of shards to do it. Sometimes it's even advisable to skip, dare I say it, a 2x event just to make sure you got enough shards to try to make that fragment on the summoning event. But you're not going to get them all, but you don't have to. You just got to get most of them. When they finally release information, I'll show you how they're planning on doing it. They can change, so I can't make promises, but I almost guarantee you there will be 2 separate events for artifact enhancement, and you're going to want to do them both. So you need a lot of silver, a lot. You also are going to want to be rolling up gear, so maybe take some to 12. You get more for going to 16 than you do for 12 during these events. You get more for 12 than 8. So rolling things up to 11 is kind of a neat idea. All you got to do is roll it one more time to 12, you get points, and then roll it to 16, you get more points. If you've already got a piece of 12, maybe, but you're trying to improve that character, roll it up to 15. And then hold off on that 16. That's where you get your point. You don't get anything on 14 and 15. When you hit 16, you get a bunch of points. So the little tips maybe help you out to not waste your resources until that event comes around. And honestly, I keep talking about that event, but this is in general. You need this silver at all times, and you only need to be rolling up during an artifact event, whether it's a legendary fusion or not, right? So I hope this helps you. Run spiders at least once or twice a week. Just not only do you need those accuracy banners, when you're starting out, you probably know it is a struggle to get accuracy banners. But run spiders, you don't have to be on stage 20 to make silver. I mean, you saw my little account. It's running. Who knows? I mean, this account is like not even maybe 40 days old. It's not up there, that's for sure. Spiders, where you at? Let's see where we're at. Just got to the point that I'm running 4 and 5 star. Just past it, I guess. The next one's void, which means I can probably take my favorite team in there. I could probably push to 13. But hey, wherever you are, if you're stuck on 8, that's cool. Run 8. You want to try to get to 8, by the way. Even if you got to manual your way through stage 7, 8 is where you start getting banners. And I'm telling you, man, those banners change your life. If you're not on stage 8, work towards getting to stage 8. There's no special mechanics that you have to worry about. Stages 1 through 12, you kind of just have to smash spiders. But it does help if you have somebody that can do turn meter control on the main spider. But you can AoE those spiderlings down constantly with your best heroes, and you should be able to start smashing your way down to 10 to 12. But wherever you are, just run it once, twice a week at least, all night on blue stacks. Or if you just for some reason don't want blue stacks or can't get it, then make sure you run spiders sometimes with your energy. You'll log in rewards. Sometimes they'll give you 700 energy. Use some of that on spiders. It's worth so much silver. Otherwise, when you're leveling your food, you're making silver. You're getting silver, I think 11,000 every time you do a run, and then anywhere from 5 to 13,000 every time you sell a shield. So each run's bringing you a lot of money. And then you've got your backup plan, right? The forge. Just go in there, go to the 3-star version of one of the, like, resilience, maybe perception if you want. I'm telling you, perception gear is where you want to be when you start. When you get to the point you can make it, you get this stuff, by the way, from running faction crypts. Obviously, another video, yet another one we're gonna have to make, faction crypts. But even if you can just beat the first stage, run it every day. Every day, do the best you can in faction crypts every day, because you get these, you get glyphs. You saw my speed tuning video. That helps you get to that perfect number. Glyphs, you gotta speed glyphs, man. That's where it's at. So hey, go forth, make silver, start leveling yourself up, start beating events. Simple guide, right? Simple rules. Follow these rules. It's gonna help you, no doubt about it. When I figured these things out, it changed my world. So BlueStacks also, I'm just retouching on that since the Horribad video I made earlier. So guys, I hope this helps. Again, log in and hit the subscription button, please. I mean, you know, I'm trying to go somewhere here. I'm trying to get somewhere. If I can become an actual content creator through Plarium, which they absolutely will do for me, but I have to hit some magic numbers. When I get there, they're going to give me things like the ability to give gems away to you. And if you don't want free gems, you want free gems, right? So help me get there. Hit the subscribe button. Just take the time, to log in and hit a button. It won't affect you. It doesn't cost you a thing. If you like the videos, it just makes me feel wonderful to see you hit the like button. That's great. Spread the word. That'd be wonderful. Got to get the algorithms working before people outside of my little circle are going to start coming into my channel, and you guys are the key. You're the key. So we're going to keep having fun on this, there's endless content to make. So yo, get involved and tell me what you want to hear. What do you want to see? What do you want to learn about? Are you confused on something just super sick that you want to see? I can pull off a lot of the tricks in the game, so just let me know. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want. That's a tool just for you, but it'll keep you informed, and my job is to keep you informed. So, you know, do all the little things. Just a couple buttons is all you got to do to help support me, and I'll spend 30 hours a day making a video to support you, right? So anyways, I appreciate you guys for sitting through it. I hope that you start filling up the bank with this silver, because it's a lot easier once you know how to make silver. And other than that, all I can ask is that you guys enjoy the grind.